enjoying the season at home. So, in today's class, we will discuss about the simple equations. Basically, what are equations and how we form the equation. That's what we will discuss today. It is just an introductory class. So, let's start the topic. Before knowing about the equation, we should be aware about some more terms. We will discuss those terms first and then go further to equations. What are those terms? First one is variables. What are variables? Variables are the quantities which have not any fixed value. Suppose I am having a such situation and I have to set up an equation, and in that situation I am having a quantity whose value is not fixed. So I will consider any of the alphabet in place of that quantity, and that will be a variable. So quantities having no fixed value are called variables. They can be represented by any of the 26 alphabets. It can be A, B, C, M, N, P, Q, Z, any one of the alphabets. After that, second one is constant. Constants are basically the quantities having fixed value. Any of the number we can represent as constant. Constant is fixed, like 5 toffees means 5 only. It is 5 in number and it is fixed. So we can represent constants by any of the number. After that, we know about the mathematical operations. In maths, we are having 4 mathematical operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So these are the basic knowledge we have to gain. After that, the main thing is when we combine these 3 terms like variable, constants and mathematical operation, it makes an expression. What is expression? Expression is basically when we combine variables and constants with the help of any of the mathematical operation, it forms an expression. Here it is written same, combining variables and constants using mathematical operation. Here is one example written, 2x plus 3. You can see this is an expression, and how we are getting this? We are getting like x is the variable, 3 is the constant here. In between them we are having plus addition as the mathematical operation. Here in 2 and x there is multiplication in between them. So we have combined variables, constants and mathematical operation to form an expression. After that, using expression we set up an equation. How? Expression and equation just have one difference, that is equation has sign of equality. When we place 2 expressions with sign of equality, it forms an equation. 2 expressions with sign of equality, which is dividing the whole statement into 2 parts, 2 sides, LHS and RHS. The example is written here. Basically, equations are the statement of equality with 2 expressions. Out of the 2 expressions, one must contain a variable. Here is the example of equation. 2x plus 1 is equals to 25. First expression is 2x plus 1. Second expression is 25. And this whole statement is we are having a sign of equality in between these 2 expressions. The whole statement, due to this equal sign of equality, is being divided into 2 sides like LHS left hand side and RHS right hand side. This is an equation. So, equation. Now just suppose, is this necessary that every equation will only have one variable? It can have 2 variables, or it can have 3, 4, many variables it can have. So in this session, we are only talking about the equations having only one variable. So those equations are called linear equations in one variable. The thing is, equation can have 1, 2, 3, as many as you want, that number of variables. But we are talking about the equations having only one variable. Okay, so linear equations, equations which involve only one variable with degree 1. Basically, what is degree? Degree is something, the power of the given variable, the highest power of the given variable in equation. Suppose we are having this equation here. This equation is having only one variable, that is y. Okay, that's okay. What is degree? Degree is basically the highest power of variable. Here only variable is y and y is having only power. There is nothing written, that means it is having power 1. So this is degree, and the degree of this equation is 1. So this is the linear equation with one variable. Here are some more examples. 7x plus 7 is equals to 10. Here x is the only variable having highest power 1 only. So this is also a linear equation with one variable. Here in this equation you will say that we are having two variables, p written here, p written here. But it's not like that. P is the only variable. Two variables will be considered when they will have, the equation will have two different variables. If I will write P here and Q here or any other alphabet here, then it will be considered as equation with two variables. But this is equation with one variable only. And you can see two variables are in two terms there is P. And you can see power is 1 only. Highest power is 1 only. So this is linear equation in one variable. Suppose I am writing 3x square plus 5x minus 1 is equals to 0. So is this an equation? Is this an equation? It is having equal sign, so this is an equation. Okay. Second thing, is this the equation with one variable? The equation is having only one variable, that is x. So yes, this is the equation with one variable. But is this a linear equation? Linear equation means degree 1. Degree means highest power. You can see in this equation, x is having power 1 here and power 2 here. The highest power of this equation is 2. That means degree is 2. So this is not a linear equation. This is an equation because of the sign of equality. This is the equation with one variable because it is having only one variable. But this is not a linear equation because of this square. Square is the highest power of this equation. That means degree is 2 and linear equations must have degree 1 only. So this is not a linear equation. I hope this much is clear to all of you. What is a linear equation and how we set up an equation. Equation is set up with the help of expressions, and expressions are made up of variables and constants using mathematical operations. Now if we talk about some example and question about identifying the linear equation, if they are, the given equations are linear equation or not. Here is one example. Identify linear equations in one variable. You have to identify the linear equations in one variable from the following and give reason if they are not the linear equation. Okay, linear equation in one variable. So what should be our checkpoints? First one, if it is an equation or not. Equation are the statements with equal sign. Second one, if it is having only one variable. If it is having more than one variable, it is not linear equation in one variable. Third checkpoint is degree. Degree should be only 1. And what is degree? The highest power. So let's check. Is first one, is it an equation? Yes, it is an equation because of this equal sign. Is it a linear equation with one variable? You can see there is no variable here. 56, 6, 52, 2, all the numbers are constant. So it is not a linear equation with one variable. Why? If you have to give the reason, because it is not having any variable. It does not contain it does not contain variables. So it is not a linear equation with one variable. After that, you can see 15x minus 13 is equals to 12. Is it an equation? Yes, equal sign is there. Is it linear equation in one variable? Yes, here is one variable only, that is x. Is it a linear equation? Linear means degree is 1 only. Yes, degree is 1 only. Highest power of the variable. Only variable is here and it is having power only 1. It is nothing written, that means it's 1. Degree is 1. So yes, it is a linear equation with one variable. Third one, 7x plus 5 greater than 21. Is it a linear equation? Or is it an equation? No, it's not an equation because it is not having equal sign. So it is not an equation. No, because equal sign is not there. Equal sign is not there. After that, when you will see this one, 64m is equals to 8 by 5. Equation? Yes, it is an equation with equal sign. Is it one variable? Yes, it is one variable. Is it linear? Yes, it is having only one power. So yes, it is a linear equation with one variable. This one, is it an equation? Yes, equal sign is there. Is it having only one variable? No, it is having two variables, A and B. So it is not linear equation with one variable. No, why? Because the equation has two variables. After that, if I will say this one, 16x square minus 7x plus 1 equals to 0. Equation? Yes, equal sign is there. One variable? Yes, one variable. X is the only variable. Linear means degree 1. No, degree is not 1. You can see variables are written here. It is x square, it is x raised to the power 1 only. So highest power is 2. And in linear equation, highest power should be only 1. So this is not a linear equation. Why? Because degree is 2. Because degree is 2. So I hope all of you are clear with what are simple equations, what are linear equations in one variable. 3 checkpoints. Check if the given statement is an equation. Equation will have always equal sign and it will divide the statement into two parts, left hand side and right hand side. Second one, check if the statement is having only one variable. Third checkpoint, check if the degree of the equation given is 1. The highest power of the equation is 1. Then in that case we will say it is a simple equation, or we will say it is a linear equation with one variable. So this is the basic introduction. I hope it is clear to all of you, and that's it for today. Have a nice day all of you.